Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is Donna from Tarot. Tarot doing a quick read for you. We're going to go over your money, your career, your love life, do a general spread. At the end, we're going to do 6 cards, Donna's Destiny, and then we'll do the all signs if you're doing with an Aries, if you're doing with a Taurus, if you're doing with a Gemini, etc. If any card repeats, I'll point that out in case it's something you need to hear. If any sign repeats, I'll point that out in case it's confirmation of somebody you came here to hear about. I'm exhausted. I apologize. If you like it, if it resonates, feel free to like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. I am whooped because I live in the United States and we just went through we turn the clocks forward, so we lose an hour of sleep. So normally this never affects me, but for this time it did. This time it's actually the entire week I've been exhausted. I haven't been able to catch up. So hopefully this makes sense. In fact, I wanted to start the readings early this morning. It is now 9:11. That's interesting. 9:11. 9:11 at night and on Saturday, and I normally get started early as I can on Saturday morning, but it's my first day off. I work 4 10s and then I get 3 days off. My first day off, usually I you can hear I sound exhausted, right? So I'm usually recuperating, but I wanted to get an early start and I didn't. I could not get going. So I did a pre-shuffle with this deck, and I'll show you the decks that I use in case you want to purchase one for yourself or for somebody else as a gift. Transient Light Tarot is for the pre-shuffle. So the 9 of Vessels, 9 of Cups, Champion of Wands, Knight of Wands. You get the Past card. This is something that this deck has. It's unique. They have a past, present, and future card. So I almost see like this looks like digging up the past. So I don't know if somebody's going to try to dig up the past. I don't know if the past is going to try to return. It kind of feels like that. So I pulled a card. When I looked at this, I was like, okay, what about the past? And I got the Star card. This is, it almost looks, well, okay, so then you get the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and on the bottom of the deck was the 3 of Wands. And this is a card of all about being like in like waiting mode, holding out, waiting for something. But look at this, 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords. So, I mean, a lot of you all probably already know where I'm going to go with this. But if this is a love thing, if it is, first of all, 9 of Cups is 9 of Vessels is 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups usually is a card of wish fulfillment. And I feel like you all, a lot of you, I think, have everything you need. Maybe not everything you want, but everything you need. And I think a lot of you actually, I know that you all have a reputation for being all about food. I get it. It's funny. This is a Taurus reading, and the first card out is this card. This is their version of the 9 of Cups. Look, it's all these, look at all these bowls of food. And I can't help but look, because over here, I have, looking at me, dang it, I just dropped this. But looking at me is the, and I hope I'm allowed to do this on YouTube because I'm not promoting this, but look, it's the latest issue of Food and Wine. Look at this. And it's the Wine Lovers issue. Look at this. And it's like food porn. Literally all this food. Like something about risotto. I don't know. But my point is, I'm sitting here looking at this while I'm talking to you, and I'm looking at this card, and I'm thinking, my God, man. It's almost like if you are focused on love, you're not super focused on it because possibly a player in the past broke your heart and you had to heal from it, and either there's going to be I said, what was the sword? Because I was like, you know, the 3 of Wands was on the bottom, and I was like, I was asking what was the sword. So I get the Keeper of Vessels outside the Queen of Cups. But when you look at this card, only thing I can say is keep your heart open. So if you are wanting communication, be open to it. Don't block yourself off, and just the key is have an open heart. Because first of all the Queen cards in this deck are keeper this, keeper that, and it always shows a key. But the key in this case is to keep your heart open. So be willing to give and receive love. Don't, let any kind of past heartbreak cause you to shut down. I mean, I feel like a lot of you all have already healed anyway. So if there's a situation in the past, I feel like it's in the past. If somebody does reach out to you and they want to talk to you, keep your heart open. And I don't know if you're waiting. It's almost like you're waiting on word from somebody, because that Three of Wands. But if things didn't work out and you got heartbroken, I feel like it's because there was a third person. Maybe not a love thing, but maybe. But someone who messed it up and didn't want to see it, probably didn't want to see it progress for whatever reason. Could be a friend, could be someone who's more than a friend with benefits, I don't know, somebody, a past love, who knows. But I feel like it is a third person, I feel like. Whether or not they are an actual lover, I don't get full on lover energy. I get like maybe envious person. Somebody just didn't want to see it happen. They didn't want to see this person in the past with you for whatever reason. Okay, so let's just move on from this. I did pull 2 oracle cards, and I didn't really get much off of them. I got the Phoenix, says resurrection, surrender to change, and then this did not make any sense at all. So I was like, no more oracle cards. I get share your voice, and so I put it above the Ace of Swords, but come out of the cave, persecution, expression. I was like, what? Persecute? Whatever. So that doesn't resonate at all for me. Maybe it does for you. I don't know. Hopefully not, because persecution, really. All right, so let's do your money, because that seems to be what everybody is focused on right now. So let's see what's going on with the whole money situation. And we are going to use the Good Tarot. I tell you what, I keep looking at this. And I want to make all of this stuff in it. Like, all of it. I want to cook everything. All right, so the Good Tarot. This is a very, very Taurus deck. First of all, the color green I associate with Taurus. Taurus is like green and pink. I always think of those colors. Ten of Air is like Ten of Swords. So, I don't know if you're feeling done financially. This card, when I look at it, and I think in a financial sense, it's almost like you're looking at all the bills falling out of the sky. And not dollar bills. I'm talking about, like, bills that you have to pay. Things falling out of the sky. It's almost like you're looking at all the things like, what's next? What's next? All right, so let's see what's going on, Taurus. What's your financial situation? Okay, just like Aries, are you fighting for money, having to compete with it? Well, you're going in different ways. Okay, so if there is a lover or a love interest, I don't feel like that's it, though. Normally, when I get the Two of Cups in your financial situation, somebody is affecting your money. And it's usually a lover. But, well, let's just see, because I don't feel like that is... You're being quiet about your financial situation, so you're not telling people what's going on. There's something that you're, in some way, shape, or form, I gotta sneeze. There's something financial that you are feeling very passionate about, really good about, and whatever it is, people see you as confident. Like, they see your confidence, they see you as being competent. So what is this? But whatever it is, you lose sleep over it, you're stressing out about, whatever it is. Here, let me show you the cards. But it causes you, like, your financial situation causes you a lot of stress. There it is again. So, because this is the Lover's card, but notice it doesn't look like, there's not like 2 people in this one, being all lovey-dovey to each other. So this... before I ask... Well, it can't be every Taurus out there, but there's probably a couple of Taurus out there that there is a love interest that in some way, shape, or form, they are affecting your money, and they are a burden. Whatever it is that they're doing or whatever, in some way, shape, or form, their actions or them in some way, they're causing a burden on you financially. Is it anything they're actively doing, or is it your focus on them? That's a Taurus card too. Yeah, I don't know. Are you too focused on money? Is that what it is? I'm not saying that you're materialistic. I'm just saying, because you get the King of Pentacles, King of Fire, or the King of Coins, which is like the King of Pentacles, as the answer to that. And I was just like, is it actively, or is it just you thinking about them and that's taking you off your grind? And you get the King of Pentacles, so it's like, I don't know if your financial situation is keeping you from. Is that what it's trying to warn you, that your financial situation, like your focus on money, is keeping you from a love thing? It's keeping that, like it's keeping you shut off from the, I don't know, we'll see. We'll get to the love situation in a second. So let's do your career and then we'll do your love reading, because I really don't know what the crap, that's not making a whole lot of sense. But somehow your love life is affecting, or a love life or a lack of love life somehow is affecting your money. We are going to use the Wizard's Tarot for your career portion. Career, job. If you don't have a job or career, then this is your reputation, your public image, your reputation, how people see you. So let's look at your career. Well, it's causing you a lot of stress. You feel like your hands are tied in some way, shape, or form. So let's see what's going on with the job, career, whatever. Yeah, you still look at that. So Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords again, the Hermit, the Moon. There's a lot of confusion. Look at this. But look what's on the bottom. Okay, so whatever you're doing, and a lot of you all feel like whatever, you either do something alone, like alone, away from everybody, or you feel like you're alone. I don't know if you know, didn't we get the High Priestess for the money situation? Well, you're chasing, a lot of you all are trying to, like, you are chasing your passions in some way, shape. I don't know if you're trying to do something on the side. Maybe you're trying to do something on the side. If you're trying to develop something on the side and you got a side hustle, then that would make sense why you got the Knight of Wands in here, because it's like you're chasing a dream. And you know what? Now that I say that, look, it does look like you're chasing a dream. Look, chasing the dream. So a lot of you all are chasing a dream in some way, shape, or form. So you might be trying to develop a side hustle, but in some way, shape, or form, you feel like your hands are tied. So let's say that you have a main job and then you're trying to do something on the side. The main job, you feel like your hands are tied. You can't really move up or do any in any way, shape, or form. You're just kind of stuck where you are. If you're doing a side hustle, you can't develop it as quickly as you would like. You can't make it grow as fast as you would like. You feel like your hands are tied in some way. So if that's the case, you might be doing something in secret or hiding. It could be I don't know, is it an internet thing? It might be, because I got the Magician. When that's usually like, you know, you're trying to manifest something. But it also gives me internet vibes. The World card, the Eight of Wands, and the Magician all give me internet vibes. But here, like, things are very confusing and you're not really sure what to think, and you got a lot of fears when it comes to your job, career, your reputation, you know, how people see you, how you're seen in the world. But I feel like with the Moon here showing up twice, I feel like things are, it's the full moon too. things are going to come to light. In fact, like something to do with the full moon. Right now we are moving towards a new moon, so I would say in the next couple of weeks there may be changes. Things might come to light in the next couple of weeks. But look at this. This is where things are headed, Taurus. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles. Who doesn't love that? Look at it. I mean, that it's happiness. It's happiness and having everything you want. So, Taurus, you've got money, like, and a lot of money coming your way. And especially since did I confirm with the King of Pentacles earlier? All right, so let's look at the whole love situation. Let's see what's going on there. 12 is the Wandering Star. Okay, that's going to be... It's a super confusing deck, but it's not the most... it's not the clearest one either. I just gave away 3 decks last night that I can't connect to them. I gave away, what was it? I think Mabramig, the Cameron, and whatever the other one was. Soul. I can't remember. But Wandering Star for the love portion. Yeah, if I can't connect with a deck, I will try and try and try. If I just can't make it happen, I will give the deck away. Hermit. So, and that showed up twice. That's Virgo energy. So some of you all might be dealing with somebody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Virgo. You know, things are kind of quiet. You might be seeking out answers. If you're dealing with somebody who could be like very quiet and stay to themselves, they do a lot of introspecting. They could be very wise. Old soul. Interesting. All right, so there you have the Chariot. Knight of Wands shows up again, and in the same position. I don't know if you can see this. Can you even see this? Right here. I'm trying to see if you can see it, because I'm looking at my monitor here. Here's the Knight of Wands, and here's the Knight of Wands. So that's Sagittarius energy, but it's also player energy. And did we get it? Yeah, we got it 3 times. So, somebody who loves their freedom. Because Champion of Wands is Knight of Wands. This is Knight of Wands. And here it is again. So you may either be dealing with or have dealt with somebody who just really, really loves their freedom. And they don't want to be tied down. So here's... 3 of Wands again. That's on the bottom of this one and here. So waiting. So did somebody make you wait? And the Star card again. So that is all about healing. And there's hope. Look, there is hope. There's healing. I don't know if... Look at this. I always feel like some of you all have like prayed on your love situation. You've actually prayed on it. But here's things being on hold, and then like a waiting pattern. I don't know if they're waiting on you, you're waiting on them. Are you spying on each other? Because look, see, she's got the binoculars going on. I always feel like that's spying. And look, as I say that, I'm drawn to this. She points, she is holding her hand up like, look, there's an eye. See the eye here? So it's as soon as I said there could be spying going on, I was drawn to the eye. So yeah. If there is a person you're either dealing with or that you've dealt with in the past, then I feel like it's past because the word past is here in the very beginning, in the pre-shuffle. So somebody from the past, they may want forward movement. They may feel like you two are tied together. They may feel like you're two of a kind. But they love their freedom. They may be a little bit of a player. They could be a little bit manipulative. And there's disappointment in focusing on what went wrong. And then now there's just like, waiting to see, seeing what you're doing. And I almost feel like they're spying on you. It's like they watch you. And right now there's a focus on healing and growing, but I don't know if you or the other person, it's like there's a focus on spirituality and religion, church. I don't know if the two of you go to church, or somebody is, it's like somebody's praying. Look at this. I feel like somebody is praying. Like there's a lot of praying going on. All right, so I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. All right, so let's do a general. If this makes any sense at all, feel free to let me know. Hit the like button, I guess. So the Gilded Tarot for the general portion. So this deck, I keep trying to keep my jacket from knocking the cards all over the place. I'm a little bit 8 over 10 about stuff like that. All right, so the Lovers. Look at this. Okay, so what about the Lovers? Before I even... 6 of Pentacles. So somebody... So is there a lover from the past? My eyes were drawn right to the past card. Is there a lover from the past that wants to make things right? Is that what it is? Do they want to make things right? Do I really need to do this? Oh. Seven of Pentacles. That's a card of like trying to see what you've gotten out of something. Is it somebody who looks at everything as what are they going to get out of it? The Hangman. The High Priestess, the Three of Cups, and the Empress, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So if you are expecting communication from somebody, you're probably going to hear from them. You have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There's going to be, look, and I'm even putting it in front, you can't see this, but I'm actually putting it, like I'm setting it right underneath the other Ace of Swords. But interestingly enough, I noticed that I'm also putting the Empress card, which is the third of the major arcana, right underneath of the Three of Swords. And I was drawn to this 3 again. So what is this 3 energy? Is there a third person that you, if somebody reaches out to you from the past in which there was a third person involved, it's probably still going to be a problem. It's still going to be a third person. And I'm drawn to the 3 of Cups in the past. That's Taurus energy, by the way. 7 of Pentacles. 5, 6, and 7 of Pentacles is Taurus. I feel like if this is a love situation, you're feeling like you feel like you're stuck. You're just kind of, things are quiet. But there's this reconciliation energy because it's like somebody wants to reconcile and they want things to grow. They may want to have children with you and they may be heartbroken. But are they going to get rid of this third influence? Whether it's a friend with really shitty advice or a family member that won't keep their nose out of things. Like, I don't know who it is. Or it could be a lover from the past that doesn't want to see them move on. But they don't want to claim them, but they don't want them to get... It's like, a dog with a bone. They don't want it, but they don't want anybody else to have it. So I don't know who or what this... Well, I think it's a who. I don't know who this third influence is or what their intentions are or what the deal is, but I feel like it's gonna continue to be a problem. So if you try to reconcile with this person, I feel like things are just gonna go in the same circle. So I'm being drawn to the Star card. I think you can have hope that things are gonna turn out for the best, but I think you need to focus on healing. Just continue to heal from whatever. I'm not saying don't reconcile, but I kind of am at the same time. Because I feel like if there's a person that's being a problem with you, for you and somebody from the past, that person is still gonna try to be a problem. So you're gonna need to pray on removing that person from the you know, the person that's the problem, you know, that's trying to keep things from happening, that's trying to keep things from progressing forward. All right, so let's do, I don't have the energy to do anything right now. We're going to do 6 cards. I always do 6 cards. So we'll do the 6 cards done as destiny, and then we'll do the all signs. I am exhausted. I didn't answer any comments on the channel. I don't know if said it, but I'm sure people have said things. I'm not even. Eat healthier. Yeah, I know. Cook them as special meals in reverse, probably for obvious reasons because you're not with somebody. Pray more is in reverse. So, I don't know. It's almost like whatever it is you're praying for, maybe it's saying that that's futile right now. I hate to say it like that, but they're not letting you go is in reverse. I think we know what that is. Put some money aside. Yeah, let me just hold this up so you can see this because everybody needs to see this. Put some money aside because that's a good idea right now. And you will meet a relative of theirs. Interesting. And then they want you to make the first move is sideways. So if, you know what? If you don't make the first move in a situation with somebody that you're 3 of Wands waiting on, they're going to get impatient. They're going to reach out. So maybe that's what the Ace of Swords is for. I don't know. If you are dealing with an Aries, let's see here. Oh, and this is the deck I use for the all signs. Okay, so if you're dealing with an Aries, these reads are going longer. Wow. Okay, whoever you're dealing with, look at this. They're hiding. Well, first of all, they don't let you know. They don't open up. They don't tell you anything. They hide stuff. I don't know how bad it is what they're hiding, but they definitely are. They're sneaky. Whoever you're dealing with is sneaky. All right, so if you're dealing with an Aries, they have a lot of passion for you. And they're a player. They're a player. If you're dealing with a fellow Taurus, they feel stuck and they want a new start. They want to, I always feel like they want to marry you. Gemini, they're kind of chilly and they're just focusing on what went wrong. Cancer, if you're dealing with a Cancer, they are kind of they are dramatic and immature, emotionally mature. I hate to say it. Dramatic and emotionally mature. Leo, they have a lot of love for you and they're going to come rushing in. Virgo, they're never happy. They're never happy. Then they ignore you. Libra is being stubborn and losing sleep over this. And they don't want to let you go. Scorpio wants to reconcile, and at the same time, they're kind of bitchy. Like, they're not going to be... So, they want to reconcile. They may want to also live it up and party like a rock star. But the Scorpio is going to be, like, bitchy to you. I don't know. That's just dumb. Sagittarius is all up in their head about it, and they feel burdened. Capricorn feels like it's done, and things are fair. They turned out the way they should have turned out, I guess. Aquarius feels like things are done as well. They may feel stabbed in the back. They're looking at their options. The Aquarius isn't very realistic in love. Pisces is single and horny. Okay. And there it is again. I shuffled. You saw me. I shuffled. And once again, whoever you're dealing with is sneaky. That's just all there is to it. Look, they're a sneaky Pete. All right. Taurus, thank you, love you, and I will see you all in the next one.